Okay, so one of our friends asked if we could do a homestead walk around video. So today I'll attempt to come up with one. I will show you the different section of the homestead, what we are doing there, and what our future plans are regarding the development of the homestead. One thing I can tell you for real is when we started homesteading, we didn't have what we have now in fully conceived, but most of the stuff developed over time. So this homestead at the moment, we have, I would call it a production area where we mainly have animals and crops, and we also have an entertainment section where we spend time as a family. We have some areas which are not yet fully developed, which we are going to be developing as we go forward. So first, I'll start with the poultry section. As you know, the homestead and been following our channel for a long time, they know that we used to have a very huge poultry section, but recently we have been slaughtering some of the chickens and removing some of the coops because we are restructuring. So at the moment we have about 500 Loma brown chickens, which are mainly here and in this structure as well. And we have a few marathon chickens here. These are the ones we eat at home. So if you just look across the fence here, we had a few coops where we kept our marathon chickens, but we recently removed them. We want to put a structure, a brick structure for our chickens, so that it's easier for us to manage the chickens. One disadvantage you are seeing with the current structures, these ones, is that when it's hot, they really get hot. When it's cold, they really get cold. So the temperature regulation is not quite good. Hence the reason why we want to build another structure. The structure we are building, the capacity will be around 1,000 chickens. So in addition to some of these chickens, our capacity is going up. So that's the poultry section. So this side, this is the garden section. We have our kitchen garden here, and we have garlic here. This garlic is mainly for seed, and we have lucerne here, which we mainly feed our animals, specifically rabbits, and sometimes we feed the sheep if we have an excess of it. The guys are working in the kitchen garden at the moment. There isn't much going around there, but I'll go in and show you what we have at the moment. We have trees. As you can see, these peach trees are flowering. I think we have a total of around 17 peach trees at the homestead. This is another shade net. We have 3 shade nets here. The kitchen garden, which is that one there, and this one here. These are cabbages. They didn't do well. There's bok choy. There's some pepper cabbage, I assume. There is garlic and spinach, which is still coming and looks like it's doing well. So this is one of our shade nets. So that is bok choy. Bok choy. That's bok choy. Yes, it's a vegetable. But this one is starting to flower already. So we just let it flower so that we can have seeds. But actually you can eat it fresh without cooking it. Or you can cook it, yes. But apparently when it starts flowering like that, it may become bitter. How is it?
Actually, not bad. Yummy, yummish.
How can you say yummish with a frowning face?
No. It's not anything like bitter or just nice.
That's bok choy. We have a small greenhouse, which we mainly use in winter. We have lettuce here. which we mainly eat in the house. And my favorite is actually this one. I think it's called butter lettuce. So butter lettuce is our favorite. And this is 5 years, they call it. So we mainly put this in here in winter because it's not really winter resistant, such that like now as we go into spring, we take the suckers and replant them. We also keep some of the flowers here during winter so that they don't really die. So they need to be cleaned a little bit, be pruned, remove some of the dead leaves so that they can be out again. It's almost spring. Yep, here are some herbs which are dying. I see parsley, I see mint. They need to be taken out of here. This place is getting hot, so they should be taken out of here. So again, this is our small greenhouse, which is getting torn. But anyway, it's almost spring. We'll repair it in time for next winter. Yeah, this was poor agriculture.
Poor?
Yeah, this place we left the land barren. We shouldn't do that. We're supposed to put a cover crop during winter. Here's a small section with onions. This is what we are going to be eating this year. And then the other side, we recently dismantled our compost, which was made up of pellets, and we just heaped the manure and the grass there for it to decompose. We are in the process of rebuilding. We want to build something called a jati compost. For those who know it, it's a form of vermicomposting. That's what we want to try. But in the meantime, we'll continue having our stuff composted there. So this is another section of the garden with spinach. Because it's open, it was exposed to the cold, and now it's exposed to the heat. This part we didn't plant anything, but very soon we will be coming to plant now. Again, this is bed agriculture. This place was supposed to have a cover crop so that we keep the microbes in the soil alive. So we won't be repeating this again. Okay, the biggest shed net we have at this house, I think this is about what? 1,800 square meters, if I'm not mistaken. At the moment, it has garlic everywhere, which I think is still a few months away, and so we'll be harvesting it very soon. We didn't do quite well with garlic this year because we did mulch it, but hello. How good, and you? And I'm sure the shed netting will assist in making sure that it doesn't evaporate a lot. Here we're working on some seedlings, tomato seedlings, green pepper seedlings, and eggplant seedlings are here. And we hope very soon they will be germinating so that we start planting before the rains come. We're anticipating a very dry season ahead. So everything we're doing here, we keep that in mind so that we plan our planting season very well. This is beetroot, and I think the other one is, what do you call it? The one with the red thing, with the red bulb like beetroot.
What is it called? Radish.
Yeah, radish, okay. Yeah, this is radish and there's beetroot as well. We go around the homestead. I will be showing you some of the areas and some of the improvements which are coming. As you can see, this place is a bit messy. This is our current staff quarters, but we are in the process right now at the homestead of replacing some of these, we call them kambashus here, or they call them ghettos, with brick houses, and also we're also going to change their toilet and their bathroom. Some of this junk here It's a material which we are going to take very soon for recycling. So when I look at this, I see a lot of money wasted. But anyway, that's part of homesteading. Some of it is still usable, some of it is non-usable. This is our toilet. It's a small toilet. The first one we built at this place when we moved in. And these are our water tanks. Someone will see the water tanks and the toilet here, and they will immediately assume maybe our borehole is here. Our borehole is not here. It's on the other side of the homestead. So it's very far from this toilet and also very far from Sockaway pit. This is our orchard at the moment. Very dry, but it doesn't take long to become green. Very soon all these grapes on trellises, nectarines, mulberries, they will be sprouting again. And here we have a little bit of sprouting sugarcane and Napier grass as well. The reason why they put here is our tank doesn't have an automatic off switch, so sometimes it fills and then it spills, and the water definitely has to run here where the sugarcane and Napier grass is, because those like a little bit of water than the other plants. The orchard, I can't wait to have these grapes green so that I can be walking under these trellises and just plucking some table grapes. So at the moment it's still dry, but very soon I think it will start looking different. See, some of the trees are starting to sprout already. These are nectarines, grapes, apples. But yeah, so the reason why we chose to put our orchard this side is because there is a lot of wind in this place from the west to the east. So the orchard is on the northeastern side of our compound, so that it also, when it grows, it forms part of the wind barrier. So this is our orchard. Next to the orchard, it's another section. We recently started a patch of lucerne here to complement the other one I showed you at the back. And this again is to make sure that our sheep and rabbits, they have food. Especially this coming year, I understand we have an El Nino, I think it's called the El Nino phenomenon. So we may not have a lot of grass around to feed our sheep and rabbits. So this will come in handy. That's why we decided to start another patch here of lucerne, so that we have more food for our animals going forward. This area here, we have our driveway, and it mainly remains unused. Not because we don't have plans for it. It's just that at the moment we don't have enough funds for us to be able to do everything we would want to do around the homestead. But you can see delivery of bricks started. So there are some few construction projects which will be going on here, including the one I spoke to earlier, where we want to make sure that our coop changes into a brick one, a bigger brick coop, so that we can be able to keep more chicken, and it can be comfortable for them, and they can also be able to lay more eggs for us. So this area remains really unutilized. And a few days ago, it was my birthday, and the family decided to buy some trees for me. So I think we got 10 trees. They will be coming here. The guys have already started digging holes, and I thought maybe we'll just put them around here in a line. The reason being, if you look at this land, this side is like, it's like a ditch. So usually when it rains, all the rain flows into this area, and I would want to make some conduits so that we capture some of that rain and these trees can suck the water. So I have taken peach trees coming here soon. Yes, our dryer. A lot of post harvest lost previously, so we decided to construct a solar dryer. It's not yet done, but almost everything is here. It's just maybe some finishing up which needs to be done. We haven't installed a fan which should come up here, and then we should be able to dry most of what we can't consume fresh or we can't sell as soon as the rain season starts and our garden starts flourishing again. So here again, a few animals. You can see a lot of rubbish. Our bowl is here. The tanks are across the homestead. I hope you can see them from here. On the other side, I don't know, next to that green one, some of them, that's where our tanks are. The other one is blocked by the tree. Yeah, there it is, the gray one. Yes, so we pump water from this side across the homestead to the other side. Here, this place is messy. We've been breaking apart some of the coops, and you can see the hood, the poles, the sheets everywhere. At the moment, our ducks are staying here, and the geese, there they are. And then we also have sheep around here, and they're eating some carrots. These guys in the kitchen garden, they're removing some carrots so that they can plant tomatoes. I think that's what they are eating here. So those who follow us, I previously showed how with a few sheep you can actually have free meat for the whole year for your family. And yeah, that's what we are doing here. I don't know why these are locked inside. I see the other two which were recently born out here. Next to the sheep again, we have some rabbit cages. We have a few rabbits here. Some have given birth and some are still pregnant. This is a mess. Look at this. It's a mess. It's a mess everywhere. Okay. So rabbits are up here. Oh, this is what they're eating. Some of them have kids. So this section at the moment we are mainly keeping rabbits. And then this side we have our storeroom. I'll tell you more about the storeroom. So we go to the storeroom. Let me finish where we started here. So like I said, we are going to construct a new coop here, and then we are also going to construct a small brooder house, so that, because mainly with our chickens, these are layer chickens, we have been buying them at point of laying, which is quite expensive, mainly because we felt our systems were not good enough, especially our infrastructure, for us to be able to raise chicks from day old up to point of laying. So one of the things we want to do is really to add a brooder here next to this light, and then a chicken coop here, and this place here with a slab, and this other coop labeled B. We are digging a fish pond here. I think 12 by 6 or 12 by 8 meters, not mainly for commercial value, but we just want to make sure that we have fish for our own consumption, and some of the water from the fish we can use it to water our gardens, because it is highly nutritious. That will help our plants, and we can also take some of the poop from the chickens into the fish pond for it to be used as feed for fish. And aesthetically as well, we want to build a nice looking fish pond which makes this place more pleasant to look at. At the moment it's just a mess, and with this part where we've been putting most of the stuff, we've been breaking It's a place which I don't really want to spend of my time looking at. But that is what we're trying to change. I spoke earlier on of a compost which we broke. As you can see, this place the soil looks a bit different. It's dark. It's mainly because there's manure here. We've been having our compost here. And like I said, we are building a vermicompost. So things are going to change again. So some of the bricks you saw there, maybe that's a tenth of all the bricks we were expecting. They will be coming here for building of a chicken coop, a brooder, a fish pond, a toilet, outdoor kitchen for my wife, and a few other things. So it's going to be a busy 6 to 12 months ahead, with most of the homestead being upgraded. Very messy place, but this is our storeroom. We keep feed at the moment. As you can see, there are bags of feed here, from inner feed to pellets for rabbits to layers mesh. We also keep some of sprinklers. Oh, look at how this is stored here. That's not right. And what is the dog doing here? It looks like it found a cool place for it to come and relax. So it's hidden under here. So this is our storeroom. This room, at the moment, okay, with our solar system is a mess again. Some of the cages we previously used, they're here. We have 2 fridges here which we use for storing feed. And we are not multiplying chickens at the moment because we don't have enough houses. They're still under construction. So the incubator is off. And we have a 3-bin feed fermentation process here. So our chickens, we give them fermented feed. So I think this was what they mixed today. This was mixed yesterday. This was mixed a day before yesterday. And it lacks water. It needs someone to come and really mix it before it goes bad. But this is what will be given to the chickens tomorrow. So they move from this side towards the door. Once they're at the end, they go out to the chickens. So we keep it here since it requires a cool place. But again, I'm now tired of saying it's a mess. But as you can see, it is a mess. But I like the design here. It keeps this place very cool. We don't have windows. In this one, we just have small holes. So no much light goes in. But there are vents for air to go out. This is where most the employees usually grade eggs. So in this place, we have our eggs. That's where it's quite cool. We have eggs here. We have the packing machines. We have some of the registers, the grading tools, and some stored garlic here. So this is a cool place. It's really cool. The temperatures here are way below the outside or normal room temperature. So that's our other storeroom. So what I would do now is maybe I should go to the kitchen garden and then go around the yard. We have another raised bed, look at some of the trees we have, and then I'll finish off with the house itself. But today I'm not going inside the house, but I'll give you what I can. Our kitchen garden is here. A lot of vegetables, they're still growing. There is radish there, it's almost ready, or it's ready. There are some carrots here. There are some carrots which we harvested today. There's some beetroot. And here, tomatoes, these were transplanted today. Oh, strawberries are starting to come up. This will soon become one of the favorite places for everyone around the homestead. Lots of strawberries. They are quite popular. Once they are ready like this, you will see everyone out. Here we put some, what do you call them? Sweet potatoes, vines, I think they are called, but they are not yet sprouted. Strawberries again, carrots, and I see there's a bit of potatoes there. They were not planted. Tomatoes, vegetables, garlic here. This is the Egyptian white. Some carrots there. Here we have strawberries and potatoes. What a combination. I don't really think this will work. Yeah. And then radish here again, a lot of it. I think people should start harvesting this. There is quite a lot. And in the same shade net, we have an apple tree. This is Wambugu apple, which has just started sprouting recently. Another popular place here, there's an entertainment area for kids. And this, once it's fully sprouted, these grapes, they really give. It will soon become one of the most popular places again around this homestead as we go towards December. You will find people just under the part of the house. Here is a gym. It is here, and here is it's a lawn with a playground, so kids spend most of their time here. I forgot, this is called a jungle gym, I think. Some swings and some open place for people to play. Around this we have trees, pomegranate. It had sprouted, but we had the cold front I think a week ago, so it's starting again. Wambugu apples, here we have 3 starting to show some flowers. Another pomegranate by the corner there. 2 apple trees here. They are all starting to, but not these ones haven't sprouted yet, but they really never lost all their leaves during winter. Another bed along the fence, it's a raised bed. We have garlic, we have artichokes. This is our first time planting artichokes. We have beetroot, still not yet ready. Artichokes. So when we harvest this artichokes, eventually we will share with you. This will be our first time. Here we have spinach and garlic. And most people may ask, why do we have garlic interplanted with a lot of our crops here? It's mainly because we have moles. If you saw when I was walking on this other side, you can see some mountains of sand. These are moles digging, and if you just plant these vegetables without adding garlic, they really make a feast out of them. So you realize that we fence off with garlic wherever we have plants which these moles like. Here, this part is mainly watered by the grey water from the house. We have our laundry room somewhere here. If you look at that white pipe, it goes under and it comes out here, and it mainly waters this place. So we have a few trees, these peaches, Wambugu apples, some desert plants. We don't really water this. They get watered automatically when we are washing in our laundry. This had fully blossomed because it got water a little bit early, but I don't see any fruits here. It had flowers before it got cold. I hope the flowers will not fall off. Same applies to this mulberry tree. We thought we were going to eat a lot of mulberries, and then a cold front just came and they all dried, but it's trying to come up again. I see some flowers coming, but I don't think there will be any mulberries to be eaten this year from this tree and from the other mulberry trees around here. So this is basically the front of the house, and I think I have gone around the homestead and I've showed you everything. This small room here, that's where we have our water pump or booster pump, which takes water into the house. We have a few booster pumps here. One takes into the house, other ones into the gardens. And here are the 10 trees which I showed you, which you are going to be planting around the fence on the other side. So one of the projects which is currently underway in the homestead is the installation of gutters. We didn't have, it's almost done but not yet. You can see by the corner here there's no downpipe, but it's something which has been on the cards for a long time. So now we've managed to install gutters, and next we will need to make sure that we have a way to harvest this rain and store it, since this is a dry place. Those who know Namibia, central to southern Namibia, is really a desert, so we need to conserve every drop of rain we get. So a few tanks, maybe 15,000 liters will be needed. So we have quite a huge roof, so we need really a big rainwater collection system. So initially we had thought we would do an underground tank here, so that when water comes off the roof we can channel it through the pipes, and then it comes and goes into an underground tank here. But I haven't decided really how we're going to do it. We said that we put JoJo tanks along the wall here, and we cut off these down pipes so that they empty into the JoJo tanks, or we put that underground water tank and we channel the water there. So that's one of the big things which we are currently doing, and it's currently underway. We'll give you an update as we progress. We are done with the business side, or with the serious side of the homestead. We also take time to have some fun around the homestead. We know we are not staying in a city, so we have to figure out how to keep our kids active. So here we have table tennis. Whenever they are tired of watching TV or playing with their laptops or tablets, they come and play table tennis there. And we also have an outdoor sitting area here where we also come and chill, especially now. It's not fully closed, so we can't use this when it's raining, but it has this lath which reduces the intensity of the sun. So we sometimes come and chill here, or there are some homesteaders already relaxed here. So this is our outdoor sitting area. And maybe the last place I'll show you in this video of our homestead review. Some of the things to expect in the next few months, most likely an outdoor kitchen. It will be coming there where the braai stand is, facing this area where we have our sort of scullery, but there's another braai stand as well here. But still, we can't cook using fire in there, so we want to put something here where my wife can be able to cook on fire. And then we may end up where the trampoline is, we may end up having a fire pit, and the trampoline will move over to the lawn where the playground is. I've shown you already where we are planning to put a fish pond, a brood house, another chicken coop, and then some bathrooms for our staff, as well as a brick composter, a vermicompost, which we are going to be constructing very soon. So I'd say this is a tour of our homestead. At the moment, it doesn't really look that beautiful coming off winter, but I'm sure I will be able to have another video very soon where I show you the homestead once everything is green. I will also add a drone footage of this homestead so that you can have a perspective of how the different parts of the homestead are located. And I thank you very much. A growing homestead, and a lot of things we are learning And from learning, we hope we'll also teach a few other would-be homesteaders so that they can be part of this life. It's quite a good life. We really love it. We enjoy it. We have time as family. We have time with our kids. And I'm sure our kids are learning one or two things which they can be able to use in future as they grow. So join us next time when we give you another episode from our homestead. And for those who want to get to understand and learn more about us, please follow our Facebook page at Namsteading. We have more regular posts there of some of the day-to-day things which happens around the homestead. YouTube, we rarely post, maybe once in 2 weeks, once in a month, and but our Facebook and Instagram pages are more active, so you can follow us there and then be part of the homestead. Thank you very much, and subscribe.
Seeds of promise, life is growing from these fields. Garlic grows and tomatoes shining, trees and gardens standing tall. From the soil we build tomorrow, the land provides for all. Namibia Homestead, Musha wedu, tiri kurima, tiri kurarama. Olukalwa letu, ongalo yetu, living strong from the land. Namibia Homestead, under African skies, from sunrise work to firelight nights, growing food and growing hope. Namibia Homestead. Roosters crow before the sunrise, eggs collected every day, chickens scratching in the yard. Life is growing in its way. From the coop to the market table, food we raise with careful hands. Small beginnings, big tomorrow, blessings rising from the land. Namibia Homestead, Musha wedu, tiri kurima, tiri kurarama. Olukalwa letu, ongalo yetu, living strong from the land. Namibia Homestead, under African skies, from sunrise work to firelight nights, growing food and growing hope. Namibia Homestead. Fire burning near the kitchen, fresh food cooking from the field. Vegetables, eggs and harvest, everything the land can yield. Family gathered round the table, stories told beneath the stars. Life is richer, life is simple, right here where we are. Over far, come see this place, desert winds and open space. Olukalwa letu, welcome all. Hear the homestead calling, Tiripam wesemhuri, working land with heart and hands. Namibia Homestead rising, growing life across this land. Namibia Homestead, pasiredu, tiri kurima, tiri kurarama. Olukalwa letu, ongalo yetu, living strong from the land.